Hello, I'm Sarah Hayward. I am 46 years old, a pioneer minister, and I'm in the perimenopausal stage of life. And I'm really grateful to be able to introduce Sarah Ridge, who is a menopause coach and has some really helpful things to offer us to help us understand our menopause journeys.
Hi, Sarah. Thanks so much for the introduction. Yeah, I'm going to be popping along to visit you guys next month, and I'm very much looking forward to meeting you all. Andy has very kindly invited me along. Perimenopause and the menopausal journey can be a very complicated one, even more so when you're in the workplace trying to understand how it affects the people around you, whether it's you yourself going through it or whether it's the people that you're coming into contact with on a daily basis. So I work as a menopause coach, helping ladies understand how they can naturally support themselves during this really tricky stage of their lives. But I'm also a trainer, which is why I'm coming along to visit you, to help you understand what procedures that you could put in place, how you can all support one another, as a colleague, what you need to do to maybe help those around you that might be struggling with certain symptoms. And yeah, I'm very much looking forward to meeting you all.
Well, thank you. I did sign up for the day at Pleshy straight away because I am aware that I am 46 and I'm definitely very conscious of body changes and already feel, oh, I do need that extra support to know how to manage these symptoms. Um, One of the things I've struggled with massively is brain fog, which is just really actually quite humiliating, even more so in a public space when you're standing up at the front and you've read the Lord's Prayer a million times and suddenly it doesn't come. Um, there's a lot of really embarrassing symptoms, and I feel like the rest of the world is opening up about speaking boldly about those symptoms, not being too embarrassed, not hushing it up. And I feel like we in the church need to do the same. I'm also aware that through all the stages of life, I was ordained 15 years ago. And so I was much younger and I've had 3 children along the way, that I'm very aware that there's a lot of misunderstanding out there. I do remember having to explain to someone that it is possible for a female priest to be pregnant, because I was ordained, I wasn't sterilized. But I feel like there's people sometimes think that somehow female priests won't go through the normal stages of life, and of course we do.
Which is utterly ridiculous, but completely understandable that you are, yeah, divine in your own right, and nothing that normal people experience would would be something that you would do, which is crazy. But I totally hear you when it comes to the brain fog. It's a very common symptom. And it's something that a lot of women will experience, me included, because I'm also perimenopausal, and that's what prompted my journey to becoming a menopause coach. So I really feel for you, particularly because you are putting yourself out there on a regular basis and having to essentially perform in front of people. And as you said, it can be completely mortifying when 1 minute you have a sentence ready to say in your head and the next minute it's gone.
Done.
I completely sympathize, and obviously that has a huge impact on you as a minister. But Andy, I just wanted to bring you in and say I really hope that we will have not only the lovely ladies but also the gentlemen coming to join us on the day, as much as this is very much a female issue and something that we all need to understand. It's also just as important for the men to appreciate what the women in their lives are experiencing and how best they can support them. Do you think that we can have the guys come along too?
Well, I really hope so. I know for a fact they will be made really welcome. It's available for anyone who's a minister, maybe a licensed lay minister, maybe ordained, or their spouses, or their partners, or staff members working for the Diocese of Chelmsford or their spouses and partners. I really hope that we'll have lots of people there, not all of whom will ever face menopause, because we need to understand each other. Sarah and Sarah, thank you so much.
Thank you.